But let's start out with Hyder Amil, 10-0. This is a featherweight division fight versus France's William Gomis. He's 14-2. So let's check out this fight right now, and we'll break it down even further when we get back. In the featherweight division at UFC Vegas 103, you got Hyder Amil taking on William Gomis. This is a highly intriguing fight uh, for a fight night situation, right? Because Hyder Amil is 10-0 from the Philippines. William Gomis solid from France. He's 14-2. He's a slight favorite here. 3 inches taller at 6 feet. He's 27. Amil 34. Gomis 3-inch reach advantage. He fights left-handed. Amil is a switch stance fighter, and Amil is very active. 6.3 significant strikes per minute to 2.7 for Gomis. That's not a good look. Both guys don't land a lot of takedowns, like one every 4 or 5 rounds. Amil also has a 78% takedown defense, coming off the win against Jiang Yang Li by first round KO, Fernie Garcia, second round KO, and Emra Sanmez at the Contender Series by decision. He gave up 5 takedowns in that fight. That's a problem. Gomis beat the Brazilian Joe Anderson Brito by split decision in his last fight. Last time out, he gave up 3 takedowns, but led 43-29 in significant strikes, which usually outweighs the takedowns. But you got to give Brito credit. He had 2 submission attempts in that fight. William Gomis also beat Yanis Gamori by third round KO, beat Francis Marshall by split decision. That's a nice win. And Jarno Aarons by unanimous decision. Now, he's not landing a lot of significant strikes, but he's surgical in the octagon. He knows how to win. Hyder Amil will be a problem because he's 10-0. You know, he's solid. He hasn't lost yet. But Gomis is just 27. And to me, this fight is a lot closer than the 2-1 odds in favor of Gomis. But I got to go with Gomis because he's younger. He's 27. You know, I always say this about the younger fighters that are just entering the prime or not quite in the prime. Whatever you saw last fight, they're going to be better this fight. So that's part of the prediction, is that Gomis is only getting better at this point in time. Even the 2 losses has helped him along the way. So I like William Gomis to win this fight. Just more experience, not in age, but in fights. He's got 16 fights to Hyder Amil's 10. Now, again, Hyder Amil is undefeated, and I don't like Gomis's numbers. But despite those numbers, he's still 14-2. And sometimes you see that in sports. People or teams just find ways to win, and that's what William Gomis is all about. So I like him to win this thing by decision. He may give up some takedowns, but he'll also lead in significant strikes, which he's done before and still got the win. So that's how I kind of see this thing playing out. In my opinion, Gomis wins to move to 15-2 featherweight division, UFC Vegas 103. Yeah, so we think William Gomis is going to take down the undefeated Hyder Amil, but it's going to be one of those fights that's very close. I mean, very close. And you know, real-time odds right now, Gomis is a 2-1 favorite. Okay. But Hyder Amil is undefeated, so I don't think it's going to be easy. And it's just one of those things, you don't know what you're going to get until it happens. Because when you got these undefeated fighters, you know, like 10, 12-0, they got a lot to prove, but then they jump up levels, and it's like, okay, we really don't know how good you are, right? We don't know how good you are until the fight happens. So looking forward to that one for sure, because I like William Gomis. Think he's really good.